I think that's a bigger problem for the United States market than Greece is. And of course, China has been, economically speaking, in the straits for some time now. And I think that's going to affect the global economy, and it already has. So I kind of think what's happening in the Chinese stock market could be a pre-warning for the rest of the global equity markets.
But Peter, are you saying that because of the massive declines in equity prices, that is going to have a knock-on effect across the economy and then, of course, impact the trade, linkages with the United States? Because a lot of people are saying that there hasn't been really that wealth effect created in China through the stock market.
No, it hasn't been. You're right. The real estate market really was the one that created the wealth effect. But again, if you have a stock market that's in a bear market territory and it's lost, close to 33% of its value without a bounce, that raises a question mark. What is the Chinese economy all about? Where is it headed? And I think that's the scary part.
So as a result, are you exposed to China at all, or are you avoiding it as an investment destination?
Well, right now I'm not invested in China, absolutely not. Again, as I said, this has been worrying me for some time. Hopefully I'm wrong, but I kind of suspect that if this turmoil continues, look, when you have the Chinese government doing everything possible to halt the decline, that raises a red flag as far as I'm concerned. And so I'm somewhat concerned, and I have been looking for a market correction. So far, the market correction has not really come to fruition, and I suspect that what we've seen over the past several weeks is basically just a minor pullback that's attached to China and the Greece situation.
Okay, Peter, so we've got, huge financial dislocation on the mainland. We've got upsets in Europe with the Greek situation. Does that mean that U.S. equities are a great place to be in to hide?
They will be, but I do believe that that the Greek situation and probably the Chinese situation is going to put some short-term market pressure here. I think that it's just a matter of time before we break some technical support levels, and when we do that, we're probably looking at a market that can still correct some 5 to 6%. At that point, I think it's a great entry point for global investors and the domestic investors as well to pick up a lot of cheap stock here in the United States.